In the dim corridors of history, humans have sought meaning, order, and understanding of the mysteries of existence. They've gazed at the stars, studied the seasons, and pondered the unseen forces that govern life and death. These ancient questions about life's purpose and the nature of the universe gave rise to myths and religions that have shaped cultures, societies, and individual lives across millennia. What is it about mythology and religion that so deeply resonates with the human experience? Is it a mere cultural construct, or do these stories and beliefs echo something deeper in the unconscious mind? A universal truth that binds humanity together? In this essay, we explore the intricate relationship between mythology, religion, and the psyche, drawing upon the profound insights of Carl Jung, whose work illuminated the path to understanding the symbolic language of the unconscious. Welcome to the Unfolding Journey YouTube channel, where we delve into the fascinating realms of the human psyche, the mystical, and the symbolic. Here, we explore the ideas and theories that shape our understanding of the self, our relationships, and the world around us. From the depths of Jungian psychology to the mysteries of ancient myths and religions, we embark on an unfolding journey of discovery together. If you're fascinated by the intersection of mythology, religion, and psychology, you're in the right place. Join us on this journey as we uncover timeless truths that speak to the core of our being. At the heart of mythology and religion lies a profound understanding of the human condition. Myths, whether drawn from ancient traditions or modern storytelling, serve as windows into the unconscious mind, offering symbolic narratives that reflect our deepest fears, desires, and existential questions. Carl Jung, the Swiss psychiatrist and founder of analytical psychology, famously posited that myths are not merely stories. They are symbolic expressions of the collective unconscious, a shared psychological inheritance of humanity. For Jung, myths and religious symbols were not just cultural artifacts. They were living expressions of deep-seated psychological truths, offering a blueprint for understanding the nature of the self and the processes of psychological transformation. Jung's theories on mythology and religion challenge the conventional view that these traditions are merely systems of belief or practices tied to specific cultures. Instead, he argued that the gods, archetypes, and symbols found in religious and mythological systems transcend individual cultures, speaking to universal aspects of the human experience. According to Jung, the archetypes of the collective unconscious, such as the hero, the shadow, the Animus, and the wise old man, appear throughout various mythologies and religions, showing that all humans share certain psychological patterns. For instance, consider the figure of the hero, present in myths from every corner of the globe. From Hercules in Greek mythology to the Buddha in Buddhism, the hero archetype represents the individual's journey towards self-realization, often involving a struggle with inner demons or external obstacles. The hero's journey is not just a cultural narrative. It is a symbolic representation of the individuation process, in which the individual confronts the unconscious elements of the psyche, integrates them, and emerges transformed. Similarly, the archetype of the shadow, often portrayed as an antagonist or a dark force in myths, reflects the repressed and unacknowledged aspects of the psyche that must be confronted for personal growth. Jung believed that myths provided a roadmap to understanding the unconscious mind, particularly the dynamics of the personal and collective unconscious. Myths, in their symbolic richness, offer insight into the psychological forces that shape behavior, thought, and emotion. In many ways, mythology functions as a collective dream, a shared manifestation of the unconscious psyche that transcends time, space, and culture. Take, for example, the myth of the fall of man in Judeo-Christian tradition. On the surface, it tells the story of Adam and Eve's disobedience in the Garden of Eden, leading to the fall of humanity from a state of innocence. However, on a deeper level, this myth can be understood as a symbolic representation of the human psyche's struggle with the integration of good and evil, the known and the unknown. Jungian psychology posits that the act of eating from the tree of knowledge represents the confrontation with the unconscious, an initiation into the awareness of the shadow, the repressed parts of the self. This confrontation is necessary for the process of individuation, where one must face and integrate the darker aspects of the psyche in order to achieve wholeness. Similarly, many mythological figures, such as the trickster god, the wise old man, and the mother archetype, represent universal themes of psychological development. These figures are not only reflections of cultural beliefs, but also symbolic manifestations of psychological processes. For instance, the trickster, a common figure in mythologies around the world, embodies the chaotic, unpredictable aspects of life and the psyche. The trickster represents the irrational, the playful, and the creative forces that break down old structures and pave the way for new possibilities. This archetype reveals the importance of embracing ambiguity, contradiction, and the unknown in the process of self-discovery. Religion, much like mythology, offers a symbolic framework through which individuals can understand and navigate the mysteries of existence. Jung saw religious symbols as expressions of the same unconscious forces that manifest in myths, dreams, and personal experiences. He believed that religion had the potential to guide individuals towards spiritual and psychological wholeness by providing a structure for understanding the self and the divine. For example, in Christianity, the symbol of the crucifixion and resurrection of Christ carries profound psychological meaning. On a symbolic level, the death of Christ represents the death of the ego, the small self that is bound by personal desires and attachments. The resurrection signifies the emergence of the true self, the self that transcends the ego and integrates both the conscious and unconscious aspects of the psyche. In this light, the story of Christ's passion and resurrection mirrors the process of individuation, the journey towards self-realization and wholeness. Similarly, the concept of the divine feminine in religions such as Hinduism, with goddesses like Kali or Durga, represents the nurturing yet destructive forces of the unconscious. These goddesses are not passive or idealized figures. Rather, they embody the transformative power of destruction, which is necessary for rebirth and renewal. The divine feminine reflects the integration of the anima, the feminine aspect of the psyche, in both men and women. In Jungian terms, these symbols represent the process of integrating opposites and embracing the wholeness of the self. In other religious traditions, such as Buddhism, the journey toward enlightenment reflects the process of self-realization and integration of the unconscious. The path to enlightenment in Buddhism requires the practitioner to transcend the ego and attachments, moving toward a state of pure awareness and unity with the divine. This aligns with Jung's notion of individuation, where the individual must confront the fragmented parts of the self and integrate them into a cohesive whole. The Buddha, as a symbol of enlightenment, embodies the ideal of psychological wholeness and spiritual realization. In today's world, where secularism and scientific rationalism have largely supplanted traditional religious and mythological beliefs, the role of mythology and religion remains as relevant as ever. While many people no longer subscribe to the religious doctrines of past centuries, the symbols, myths, and archetypes continue to exert a powerful influence on the collective unconscious. The archetypes that have been passed down through religious and mythological traditions still shape our understanding of the world, our sense of purpose, and our inner struggles. Modern psychology, particularly Jungian analysis, continues to explore the deep connections between mythology, religion, and the unconscious. The resurgence of interest in spirituality, mysticism, and myth in contemporary culture reflects a longing for meaning and connection that transcends the materialism of modern life. Whether through literature, film, or personal exploration, people continue to seek out myths and religious symbols as a way to understand the complexities of the human experience. In popular culture, archetypal themes from mythology and religion appear in a variety of forms, from superhero films to fantasy literature. Characters like Harry Potter, Luke Skywalker, and Neo in The Matrix are modern-day incarnations of the hero's journey, reflecting the timeless themes of self-discovery, transformation, and the integration of opposites. These characters' struggles and triumphs resonate with the collective unconscious, tapping into the deep-seated psychological themes that have guided humanity throughout history. Mythology and religion are not relics of the past, but living, breathing expressions of the unconscious mind. They are powerful symbols that help us navigate the complexities of existence, offering insights into the nature of the self, the human condition, and the divine. Carl Jung's work provides a profound understanding of the psychological significance of myths and religious symbols, showing that they are not merely cultural constructs, but vital expressions of universal psychological truths. By embracing the wisdom of these ancient stories and symbols, we can embark on a journey of self-discovery, individuation, and spiritual growth. If you found this exploration of mythology, religion, and psychology fascinating, be sure to subscribe to the Unfolding Journey channel. Join us as we continue to explore the mysteries of the human psyche and embark on an unfolding journey of discovery. Your journey to understanding the depths of the unconscious mind is just beginning, and we're thrilled to have you with us every step of the way. If you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an exploration into the realms of the unconscious, mythological archetypes, and spiritual wisdom. Your journey towards greater understanding starts here. Let's unfold it together.